ప్యారిస్ సదస్సులో ప్రధాని మోదీ మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారం ద్వారా చూద్దాం.
For human race, but that we can't exist without nature. So, nature is meant to provide and nurture, not to exploit. When nature is in equilibrium, our lives and our world will be in balance. This is what we learn from Kshetrapati Shukta in Rigveda. Kshetrasya pate madhu anta murbim dhenari payo asmam druksha madhuhu chutam drut miva suput amrutasya na patayo mulayantu. This means, O Lord of field, with the sweet waves of Mother Nature's blessings, may you milk our fields like the milk of a cow. With the sweetness of Mother Nature's bounty which falls like a clarified butter, may you shed our grace on us. This is why Atharva Veda calls it a bounden duty that we must protect the earth so that life can be sustained. This is what we see in Gandhiji's life and his advice that the world has enough to everyone's need, but not for anyone's greed. This is what we have tried to capture in the publication Parampara that we have just released. This is why recycling and conservation comes naturally to us, and why we have sacred groves across our nation. Friends, and it is this spirit that allows us to set an ambitious and comprehensively strategy to combat climate change. We have target for renewable generation of 175 gigawatt by 2022. We have got to a good start with nearly 12 gigawatt likely to be installed by the end of 2016, more than 3 times the current capacity. Like cellular phones before, we can use renewable energy to bring power to over 80,000 unconnected villages quickly and cleanly. By 2030, we will generate 40% of our installed capacity will be based on non-fossil fuel. We will convert waste to energy. We will make our cities smart and sustainable and transform public transportation, including through 50 new metro rail projects. We are investing in supercritical technology in thermal plants. We have imposed tax on coal and reduced subsidies on petroleum products. We are raising fuel standards for automobiles, and we have introduced tax-free bonds for renewable energy. We have a massive program to expand our forest cover to protect our biodiversity. In the past few months, millions of households have switched to LED bulbs, and we have plans to replace diesel by fuel cells to power the thousands of our telecom towers. Our vision of India is a global manufacturing hub, rests on the simple principle of a zero defect, zero effect production that is perfect and leaves no footprint on environment. Our mission of more crop per drop will not only improve the lives of farmers, but will also reduce the pressure on a scarce resources. And research and innovation in clean energy is a high priority. We want to make conventional energy like coal cleaner. We will make renewable energy cheaper and convenient to install even in our homes. We want to make it more reliable and easier to feed into our transmission lines. From governments to communities, there are countless examples of innovation and enterprise that are restoring the health of our environment. I have tried to capture some of these initiatives in my book, Convenient Action, which we shall present today. Friends, this is the voice of our people and the call of our nation and the consensus of our polity. India's leadership on environment has been the vision of Indian leaders and successive governments from Stockholm in 1975 to Copenhagen in 2009. We are raising our national effort to an entirely new level. And we are intensifying our international partnerships. So we come to Paris with our commitment, but we also come with hope. So we approach the negotiations under the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change in a spirit of partnership, which must be based on the principle of equity and common but differentiated responsibilities. Later today, I will join leaders from major developed and developing world for an innovation summit, because I believe that innovation and technology hold the key to our collective success. President Hollande and I will also co-chair the launch of my long-cherished dream of an international solar alliance to promote greater use of solar energy in the 121 solar-rich nations, to call the world to look deep into the ancient wisdom of all our civilizations, cultures and religions. I had requested President Hollande to bring out a book of quotations from around the world. I'm happy that we will release it today. And I will also call for a change in lifestyles so that we reduce the burden on our planet. The enduring success of our efforts will depend on the way we live and think. In conclusion, therefore, let me return to the theme that defines us in India, the spirit of partnership, the belief in oneness with the whole, that is nature. To the people of India and our friends in the world, I call you to live with the commitment of Loka Samasta Sukhina Bhavantu. The desire of well-being should include our planet, our nature, all countries, and the entire humanity. If our thinking is right, we will form a true global partnership of capabilities and needs that leads us to a low carbon age. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.